Hello! I am next to a hole, and in this video I want to go over some interesting mechanics for this snapshot and also some old mechanics and ways that we can incorporate them to defend our villages. So let's get started. Starting off, we'd go with the wither rose and the sweet berries. One hurts you and one hurts you. But interesting thing about this one, apparently mobs don't walk through them anymore. They pretty much treat them as an impassable block. And so they will do everything they can to avoid these things unless they're pushed into them. So as you can see, they avoid those bushes and go for the little gaps and try to get inside. I should probably put windows there. Similar to the sweet berries, the magma block is a hazardous block that mobs are programmed not to walk over unless pushed. They're too scared to go across. But there's a way that we can trick them into thinking that it's okay. If you place a trapdoor on a magma block, the mobs will think that you can walk over it and that everything will be all hunky-dory, even if it's standing up. So if it's standing up, he will try, but he will fail. So you could funnel them all into one spot, or you can give them a false sense of security from any angle. And here's one of my favorite defenses, using the pufferfish. The pufferfish is a really effective defense tool if you choose to use it. It provides knockback and poison. As you can see, it is really effective even with the pillagers. Although there isn't supposed to be a hole right here. Really, you can just have the guy up there and they will all be conflicted. But you have to remember to put these trapdoors over the fish, otherwise the mobs will aggro to the fish and shoot them and try to kill them. So I gotta keep that in mind, otherwise your fish will die. Now, similar to the other hazardous blocks, mobs don't walk on campfires willingly. Again, you can use the trapdoor method to make them walk on those too, but these are a fun little aesthetic that you can actually use to your defense. It seems to be much more effective if you actually place them one block lower and then place the doors on top like this. Then they're much more likely to walk on it, and it also looks a little bit better. And of course you can always go the more traditional route with moats of lava or water, and the trapdoor works well with these ones too. It seems to be a very useful block for defense, the trapdoor. But in all reality, the most useful thing you can do to defend your village or your base is a wall. A wall is the most useful thing to keep mobs out. And outside your wall, you can really incorporate any of these defense strategies and it will work just fine. And if you want, you can do some really crazy, bizarre, and fun things, like these. Some things are more useful than others. And sometimes, you can make a big roller coaster that suffocates all your enemies to death. It's beautiful. And of course, having a bunch of iron golems is always a good idea for inside your walls, just in case something comes in. Excuse me, sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. Are they having a rave in there? That looks like fun. There are lots of other defense ideas and things that I have made that I can show, including how you can defend a base that's along the water and other things like that. So if you want to see more videos like that, let me know and I'll be more than happy to make them. But this has been Friz Critter, and I will see you all later. Bye. So is this like a normal thing you guys do? You guys all just come in here and start bouncing around?